All right, so I'm in Red Wing on the Mississippi River. Let's see, current temperature is showing. Let's see if we can even see this. Probably can't even see it. Oh, phone went dark. 39 degrees. Showing the wind is northerly, but you know, along the river here, it's actually going along the river, so it's actually coming south with the flow of the river, and it seems to be more like maybe 20 miles an hour, it seems. So 40 degrees, 20 miles an hour. We've got the Dream Hammock Darien, so an 11-foot hammock. It's pitched a little low because the trees are massive, and my suspension was about at the end. So I've got the Myers Tech spider wire, venom webbing suspension with his soft shackles. So trees here are pretty massive. And like I said, 11-foot Dream Hammock Darien, and we have the Inlined Equipment 50-degree Climate Shield Apex, and my lovely model Amy is in this hammock. Now for Christmas I bought her a War Bonnet bridge hammock, so I bought her the bridge hammock. And what are your feelings on this Dream Hammock Darien? What'd you tell me?
I want one. It's really comfortable.
How comfortable?
Pretty comfortable, considering it's really windy and we don't have a wind fly and
how about
fly or anything.
Yeah. How about the flatness of the lay and all that?
It's good. I didn't even have to get adjusted. I just kind of plopped in and am comfortable.
And how about your shoulders in terms of any pressure that you feel on the sides of your shoulders compared to any other hammock that you've used?
There's no shoulder squeeze at all. It's super comfy. I have issues with my shoulders a lot and tightness in hammocks, and this one I didn't even have to get adjusted. It was good.
Pretty crazy, right?
Yeah, super comfy.
Yeah, so this is a Robic Extra Wide. So this is a lot wider than a normal hammock. Now, one of the issues that you can face with an extra wide,
thank you.
Yeah, so her quilt has to be kind of tweaked here. This just kind of came out we have the day off, so we just kind of came out just to mess around real quick. So with the quilt on an extra wide, it's going to be very hard to be able to really utilize all of the width of the hammock. You know, on those nice summer days where it's not too cold, you can really get that, you know, really diagonal lay. But you do have to kind of not quite lay as wide as you'd want to in a hammock like this when it's cold with most quilts, because most quilts are not wide enough to really use perfectly on a hammock like this. But even with that in mind, even with not getting the full width of the hammock used, it's just a super flat lay. And I kind of like it because on the side where your head is, regardless of which side, you can actually do your head on the other side, but whichever side your head is on, you can always tuck yourself over to that side so you can still see, and then you can get that little extra bit of material over your feet to kind of block your feet from wind, which is kind of nice. I like that. So yeah, once again, Dream Hammock Darien, 11-foot Robic 1.2 extra wide, which I really like.
This stuff is super impressive.
Yeah, Climate Shield Apex right now, it's 39 degrees. That's a 50-degree rating. We're in winds. The winds have slowed down a little bit, but the winds were about 20 miles an hour at 39 degrees. So the real feel probably is more like 30 degrees and pretty warm, yeah?
Yeah, no, I mean, you warm up really fast. Yeah, I was really quite surprised. I mean, and I have just like probably like mid-weight base layer and then like a basic kind of, what is it, North Face vest on.
Yeah.
It's not like I'm like suited up, my hair's half wet too. So no, I feel great. It's really nice.
Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah, and the hammock is 13 ounces. Straps are like 3 ounces. Top quilt is about 11 ounces in the 50 degree, and that's a regular, so 54 inches wide. can accommodate up to like 6'2", and that's a Revelation, so it's a little bit heavier than the Enigma.
So
You can
big.
pretty much go over her head. And then the underquilt from Inland Equipment, I got the regular length, so this will pretty much cover me from shoulder to my heel, if not a little bit further. The underquilt is like 10 ounces, and I got them both in the 7D. So the 7D is going to be a little bit less windproof than the 10D, and quite a bit less windproof than the 20D. But you know, still that combined with the hammock, you know, combined with say a foot pad and stuff, and your rain fly, you're going to be fine. The 7D just is the lightweight option. You know, nice for the summer. So yeah, that is the setup, and as you can see there, just a really nice flat lay, not a lot of curve at all. And she has kind of a curvy booty, so her booty is sticking down a little bit there. If you're built more like a bean pole, it'd probably be almost purely flat, but yeah. Goodbye.